Good afternoon. In the class today, we're going to be dealing with interpenetration of objects. Like you have your pipes and valves. Your valves actually pass through your pipe. In order to illustrate this, we're going to use cone and cylinder to illustrate this. So the first thing we're going to do in this drawing is to create layers because we're going to get up to dimensioning. So I'll come to my layer in the ribbon, come to layer properties and select. Now I will come to create new layers. First one will be my cone that I'm going to use. Then second one will be the cylinder. Cylinder. Then we'll create a dimension line. Right? Okay. I will just right click and rename. This will be dimension line. I'm going to use the default layer as my construction layer. So that in order to make it easier, I could just create construction line that I'm going to use while doing the construction, right? Construction line. So now I'm going to change the colors. Come to color, make this blue, the cone, and make the cylinder red. Now I will leave my dimension line and the construction line, but I'll come to line weight and change the line weight for both the cylinder and the cone to 0.35. Then my dimension line, I'll change it to 0.15. My construction line, I'll change to 0.09. Okay, then I'll make my construction line correct and close. Then I'll come and change my view part, my view controls, I'll change to front. Now, in the front view, I want to start with the construction lines that I'm going to use. First, I will draw a line horizontally to where I'm going to sweep the cylinder. So that's going to be 100 millimeters. Then let's zoom it out by choosing the mouse, the scroll part of the mouse. Then the base of the cone, I'll come to the middle of the cylinder, protrude it down, and the base from the center of the cylinder to the base of the cone is 20 mm. So I'll put 20, enter twice to end. The diameter of the cylinder is 30. So I'll just 30, that's 15 radius, enter. Now I'll come to sweep in my ribbon. I'll select sweep. Then it will ask me to select object to sweep. I'll select the circle, right click and enter, then select the line, the 100 millimeter line for the cylinder. Then I'll come back to my view control and change it to southwest isometry. Now my user coordinate system is not in world coordinate, so I'll come to the coordinate and change it to world coordinate. I'll come to the ribbon again. Among the primitives, I'll pick cone and come to the base of the line 20. Click. It's going to ask me for base diameter, the cone, the base radius or diameter. The base radius is 30. So base radius is 30 because diameter is 60. So I put 30, enter. And I'll move my mouse with reference to the starting point. If I move the mouse up, whenever I put the value for height, it will draw it up. If I move the mouse downwards, if I put value for height, it will draw it downwards. So I'm moving the mouse up. Now, so the height is 70. 70, enter. So I'm going to change the layers of the, I use the construction line to draw this. I'm going to change the layers now. So my cylinder, I'll come to layers and change it to the properties, to the property I've created for cylinder, which is red. Then right click and deselect. I'll now select the cone. I'll come to select the properties for the cone. Right click and deselect. Now I've finished my drawing. I don't need the construction line to show. So the layers, first I will now make the cylinder layer current, then come back and switch off the bulb for the construction line so that the construction line will disappear. Now you see it's not deleted, it's just disappeared. Now let's take it to realistic view and see what we have. Realistically, this is how it is. It's penetrating, interpenetration. You can see the pipe pass through. Now, I'm going to union them. When you are unioning, you need to be careful. Why? Because whichever of the two you pick first, the second will pick the property. So I'll still come to solid editing in my ribbon and pick union. Select union, I'll pick the cone first, then pick the cylinder. Once I right click, you see they are all blue. Now, if you check now, they're all blue, but they're intersected, they are together, they're not separate. Before they were separate, now I've unioned them, they're together. So in order to see this clearly, we're going to go and place, because most times when you do your design and you want to take it out for fabrication, you need to give a working drawing. The easiest working drawing you could do is to come to layout. Let's pick layout one. Now this is our paper. This is supposed to be the boundary. I will drag it up so that I have space there. Drag it up. Please don't exceed this short thick lines. These broken lines, if you exceed them, it will not show in your drawing. So I'll come to paper in my status bar. I'll come to paper and click so that I become modern. Then double click, double click, palm it, and take it out so that we don't have it showing. Then I'll come down and take it back to paper. On the ribbon, you come to the ribbon, you come to view, you come to base. You see from model. So I'll pick it. Now you can see, now it's showing me front view. This is the front view. I'll click and drop, right click, enter. Bring it down. This is the top. Now you can place, this is the end view, while this is the isometry. Click, enter. Now you can see the drawing, looking at it from the side, that's the elevation, the end view, and the plan. Why this is the isometry. So I'll just click and come, once you click, your ribbon will change. I'll come to edit view and take it to shaded with lines. Say, okay, now you can have that shaded. Now I'll come back to layers and make my dimension line current. Select dimension. Now I'll come to the menu bar, pick dimension. So I've just give us a few dimensions here. So linear, so as to give me, I'm going to do this. I want to get to the middle of this. You remember from the base to the middle, I said it was 20. You can see 20 mm. Now, for the height of the cone, I'll still take linear. I'll just start from this middle here, since we already have it from base, from this middle to the tip of the cone. Now, you see that's 70. For the cylinder, I'm coming here to dimension it. I'll come to diameter, select diameter, click on diameter, see that's 30. Then for the base of the cone, I can repeat diameter for the base of the cone. That's the base of the cone. Thank you very much for paying attention, and please look at some other of my videos, and more videos will come. And please click on the button subscribe so that you get more of our videos as we upload them. Thank you very much.